What a night, what a night. Have the finest athletes in the world save the very best for last. This is a lineup of absolutely staggering quality for this men's 400 hurdles showdown. Joshua Abuaku, fifth in the European champs last year. Massive PB in the heats. This, without question, the biggest night of his young career. Rasmus Mägi, the Estonian, always produces his best when it counts. Made the final last year, finished 8th. He'll hope for better. Trevor Bassett, USA. He won a bronze last year with a big dip on the line. Will history repeat itself for him this evening? Will he still be in touch? Rashawn Clark has been absolutely magnificent. The last Jamaican to win a medal in this event was Winthrop Graham 30 years ago. He ran so quick in the semi-finals. Kyron McMaster is the Commonwealth champion, the 8th fastest man in history, 4th in that epic Tokyo final. He looks like he's on peak form, and he'll need to be. So many silver medals. 3 times he's finished runner-up in global finals. Is it destined to be gold for Rai Benjamin this time? He might need a PB to do it. He's the 2nd fastest in history. Here's the 3rd fastest athlete the world's ever seen, the reigning champion, Alison dos Santos. But he's had knee problems earlier this year. He's going to need the race of his life, just as he did in Eugene. But here comes one of our sport's outstanding stars. The Olympic champion, the world record holder, injured last year and finished out of the medals. He is desperate to reclaim the crown he won in London in 17 and Doha in 19. Karsten Warholm only ever has one medal in his mind, and it's gold. Is it realistic to think that dos Santos can get close to Benjamin and Warholm when he's had knee surgery earlier this year?
Well, I just don't like his lane draw. He's clear in the outside. It might spur him to go out a little quicker than he's used to. He hasn't run the quality races this season. I just don't think the 400 meters is one of those races you just show up to the World Championships and you run your best race. You've got to prove it during the season.
Kyron McMaster, what a story it would be if he could get on the podium. There'll be plenty of people tuning in live on Tortola, a very, very friendly Caribbean island nation. He is their outstanding star, Commonwealth champion, bidding for a global medal. Dos Santos, the defending champion, the 3rd fastest man in history. Kyron McMaster, the 8th fastest we've ever seen, the Commonwealth champion for the BVI. Warholm in his favourite lane, the Olympic champion, the world record holder, the 2-time world champion. He wants this crown back. Benjamin in 6th, 3 successive silvers. He's only got one colour on his mind. Rashawn Clark, a teenager on the verge of something special. What a talent the Jamaican is. Mägi, Estonia in 4. So often he's made the big finals. Bassett dipped for bronze 12 months ago. Will he do so again? Abuaku, Germany, in lane 2. What a night, what a field, and what a race we are about to witness. Decades from now, people will still talk about the time 3 once-in-a-generation athletes all reached their peak in the same era. The 3 fastest the world has ever seen. The Olympic champion against the world champion, against the multiple global medalist, desperate to finally strike gold. Whoever wins tonight may well have to run close to the world record. It's time for the best to deliver. It's time for the men's 400 hurdle World Championship final. Set. The stadium erupts in noise and anticipation. Ryan Benjamin has started quickly. He's closed the gap on Karsten Warholm. The three favourites pretty level at the moment. McMaster going well. When will the move come from Ryan Benjamin? He's close enough to challenge here. Coming round the bend. The three fastest in history. McMaster still running really well. He might have a shout of a medal, you know. Dos Santos is out of it. He's clipped that hurdle. Warholm and Benjamin and McMaster. Now he's away and clear. So often the champion, so often under pressure. Warholm reigns supreme again. He has successfully regained his crown. He gives the roar of delight. The Viking was under pressure, and he has delivered again. He's one of the sport's all-time greats. He does not know how to lose a race over 400 hurdles. Amazing, amazing from Kyron McMaster to take the silver, Benjamin the bronze, and Dos Santos' race disintegrated with 100 to go when he clipped the barrier. There was pressure on that tonight from Warholm. It's not a world record, but they won't remember that. They'll just remember that they were here to see a man who ran like a god, because he really did.
Wow, and you said it perfectly, Rob. He was under pressure the whole time. I don't think we've seen him really challenged quite like that. But you could tell Ray Benjamin went out hard. I even saw Ray Benjamin hit a couple of 12 steps on the back straight. He alternated to his left, and then he went back to 13 strides around the turn. And he said, if I'm going to have a chance at Karsten, I've got to be with him in the last 100 meters. But that was where Karsten broke the field. With 100 meters to go, he just squirted out a little bit, and you could see it in the body language of Ray Benjamin. So much that Ray Benjamin tied up, looked like he was hurting down the last 50, and McMasters was able to get there for the silver medal. But whoa, Karsten Warholm delivers again. The guy is just absolutely amazing.
Incredible achievement for Kyron McMaster, by the way. British Virgin Islander. He was up on there. Dos Santos' race disintegrated. He was brilliant last year, but he's had those knee problems. That was the moment you thought Benjamin might strike, but in actual fact, it was McMaster who was finishing quickest of everyone else.
Well, I think McMaster saw Benjamin fading a little bit. When there's somebody ahead of you and they're fading, it feels like you can catch them. You have a little bit more belief in yourself. But Warholm, just a trooper. He is a warrior, that guy who just will not give up. He had the long stride the last couple of hurdles as well. He wasn't in great position. There he goes to the 15 on the last one, but he's well clear, but just so tough. And it is tough to beat a guy who's talented, who trains super hard and is dedicated, but just has the heart of a champion.
He really is the sport's Viking warrior. The Olympic champion is once again the world champion. Well, one Norwegian favourite didn't take gold with Jakob Ingebrigtsen, but Karsten Warholm was not to be denied another global title. Magnificent heart and determination. Kyron McMaster with the first World Championship medal ever for the British Virgin Islands, an incredible achievement. Benjamin, yet another global medal. It's not silver this time, though, it's the bronze.